my predictions for week 17. My predictions for Christmas Day football. Ravens Steelers. I'm gonna have to go or not. Chiefs Steelers. I'm gonna have to go with the Chiefs in this game. They just keep finding ways to win, and the Steelers offense is pretty much anemic without George Pickens, and I think he's gonna be out again. So I got the Chiefs winning this game. And Ravens Texans. I got the Texans winning this game. The Ravens are just too inconsistent for me to trust. But and this game is in Houston, so we'll see what happens. But I got the Texans winning this game. Either way, it should be an interesting day of football. And Merry Christmas to you all. Thursday night football. Seahawks versus Bears. I'm gonna have to go with the Seahawks in this game. The Bears have been on a losing streak, and as much as I don't trust the Seahawks, after what happened the last 2 weeks, I'm still gonna have to go with them in this game. I thought they were better with DK in the lineup, but now I don't know. I'm questioning the last 2 weeks, honestly, but I'm still gonna have to go with the Seahawks in this game. But seeing as the Bears are in free fall mode, I'm going to have to go with the Seahawks in this game. Saturday football, Chargers at Patriots. I'm going to have to go with the Chargers in this game. Even though they're on the road, the Patriots are fighting for one of the top draft picks. And the Chargers are like 1 or 2 wins away from making the playoffs, and I believe they will make the playoffs. I think if they beat the Patriots, they clinch a playoff spot, so I got them beating the Patriots on Saturday because of that, despite being on the road. Broncos at Bengals. I'm going to have to go with Bengals in this game. The defense has been, for the most part, very disappointing, but the Bengals offense, they can put up points. But the Broncos, their defense is really good, so they could contain Joe Burrow, but we'll see what happens. They're letting it slip away from them. The Broncos are. Even if they don't win this game, they have a very high chance of making the playoffs still, because I don't think the Chiefs are going to play their starters next week. But we'll see. But I'm going to have to go with the Bengals in this game, with them being at home. Cardinals at Rams. I'm going to have to go with the Rams in this game. It would not shock me if the Cardinals won. The Cardinals have been hot and cold, and even though they did let one slip away from them last week, which ultimately cost them a spot in the playoffs, I still believe that the Rams are going to win this game because they're at home. But this being a divisional game, anything could happen. The Cardinals could pull off the upset, but I got the Rams winning this game. Colts at Giants. I'm going to have to go with the Colts in this game. This game kind of makes me a little nervous because both teams, in my opinion, are bad. But the Giants are they pretty much given up on the season a few weeks ago. But again, this game kind of makes me nervous because it's not like one team necessarily has the big advantage. But I'm still gonna have to go with the Colts in this game. Even though they're playing on the road, I still got them winning this game. Titans at Jaguars. I got the Jaguars winning this game. They're at home. The Titans, the last few weeks have looked terrible. The Jaguars are playing at home, and so I believe that the home crowd will help them win this game. Jets at Bills. I got the Bills winning this game. The Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots pretty much gave the Bills all they could handle last week. But the Bills, I mean, we'll see, because they don't really necessarily have that much to play for, because the Chiefs ultimately locked up the number 1 spot in the AFC, but I'm still going to have to go with the Bills in this game. Coming off what almost felt like a loss last week. I believe the Bills are going to play better and destroy the Jets, who are practically poverty at this point. Raiders at Saints. I'm going to have to go with the Saints in this game. This is going to be a real shit show. Both teams are terrible. Both teams have been playing like shit. But I'm going to have to go with the Saints in this game because they're at home. Panthers at Buccaneers. I'm going to have to go with the Buccaneers in this game. The Panthers, up until like the last few weeks. Last week they played really well, but they've been playing pretty well recently. The Panthers have, despite the record, but the Buccaneers, they need this game. They cannot afford to lose any more games, because if they do, they pretty much cost themselves the playoffs if the Falcons win against the Commanders. But yeah, I'm picking the Buccaneers in this game because they're at home. Cowboys at Eagles. I got the Eagles. Well, you know what? No, I got the Cowboys winning this game. Kenny Pickett's going to be starting for the Eagles, and even though they're in Philly, I'm still going to have to go with the Cowboys in this game. But if the Eagles do win this game, Saquon Barkley is going to have a big game. But because Jalen Hurts isn't starting for the Eagles, I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys in this game. They got eliminated from the playoffs last week, pretty much in the afternoon before the game was being played. But they've been playing really good recently. They've won like the last three of the last 4 games. And the Eagles, they lost a close divisional game to the Commanders last week. But I'm going to have to go with the Cowboys in this game, so I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game. Dolphins at Browns. I'm picking the Dolphins to win this game. If it's cold in Cleveland, the Browns could very easily win. But I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins in this game. I think they're eliminated from the playoffs, but the Dolphins, they play well against bad teams, and the Browns are a bad team. But they also play bad in bad weather. I don't know if it's going to be snowing in Cleveland, but if it is, then the Browns are going to win this game. But I feel like at this point, Jameis Winston gives them a better chance to win. DTR is clearly not the answer in Cleveland. And Jameis Winston, even though he's a roller coaster, his highs are high, which is kind of like how he plays. He plays high some of the times. But yeah, I'm going to have to go with the Dolphins in this game, though, because I don't know if it's going to be snowing in Cleveland, but we'll see. Packers at Vikings. I'm going with the Vikings in this game. They're at home. The Packers have played really well the last few weeks. But being in Minnesota, I just think the Vikings have the advantage. Not to mention, they're right on the heels of the Lions for not just the division, but the number 1 seed. And so I believe that the Week 18 matchup could and will determine who not only wins the division, but gets the number 1 seed. And so that's why I got the Vikings winning this game against the Packers. Falcons at Commanders. I got the Commanders winning this game. They're at home. The Falcons destroyed the Giants last week, but it's the Giants. And the Falcons, Michael Penix didn't really have to do that much last week, but he didn't do that much last week. He didn't really have to because the defense pretty much helped them get 14 points. But with the Commanders coming off a big win against the Eagles last week, them being at home, I think they're going to win this game. And finally, Monday Night Football, Lions, 49ers. Seeing as the 49ers are now eliminated from the playoffs, I believe the Lions will win this game. And possibly win this game convincingly. I'm hoping that they destroy the Niners, but we'll see. Yeah, I got the Lions winning this game. Even being in San Francisco, I'm still going to have to go with the Lions in this game. But it should be another interesting week of football, and we'll see what happens. But I'll catch y'all on my next video. Deuces.